I would say that, and I talked about in the book, a little bit of that honey,
Yeah.
that sugar,
Yeah.
because, I think when people like, I hate when people say this, right? Like, I'm just who I am. I'm going to show up. And it's like, oh, let me give you the right to be an a-hole to people. I'm like, come
Mhm.
on, yo. Like, really? Like, that's just, really? Really? Well, that's just who I am. They have to accept me for who I am. You just like grumble. I'm like, really?
Mm.
For me, there's when we have courage to tell people the things that we love and you're building relationships with people, right?
Mhm.
Does require at some level, just like in the professional workplace when you're managing people, leading people, you get that more than most I talk to, Craig, because you've led in a number of different circumstances and now have your own company, right? Is you have to be different things to different people. Not everybody is. I'm a dad. I can't be the same thing to Amy that I am to Sophia. You got to keep similar values, right? But you can't. It that doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
You're an educator for so long. You can't be the same Craig, Mr. Aaron's Martin, for every student you ever like. Don't make sense.
No.
So when people talk, I'm just same to everybody. I'm like, no, you're not. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Why would you tell me that?
Yeah.
I bet if so for me, it's just being able to understand how do you pull from different experiences and things around how you can share and communicate that allow you to meet someone where they are, while also knowing that we as humans, you're going to be imperfect and not always say the right thing or do the right thing, and be able to ask for grace and forgiveness and when those things don't go right. Because it happens. It's both. But shit, you gotta try, don't we? In this day and age with everything going on, as you said earlier, like people more so than ever need space to be like, oof, how's your Thanksgiving? Oof, people sick, viruses going around. I'm thinking a recent conversation I had today, right? And then you talk shop. I mean, you know this about like I disproportionately, especially in my sales world, don't like to get straight into transaction without a little bit what I call the schmoozing. And schmoozing comes different depending on who I'm talking to. Sometimes I might choose for 20 of a 30-minute call because it's a feel. I think after a while, and you get this as someone who like came on and came with the absolute like poetic verses, right? There's an art to this stuff too that I think with practice, you get to feel people out there. And of an emotional and social intelligence comes with these things that allow people to be seen, valued, and respected at the end of it all. And that's all that people want. I think when you unlock that, it's amazing what kind of things you can find out, what kind of synergies you can create. But it'll also start with that trust first. That's really what it is. Like, how do you build trust is how you build relationship. And trust happens in many different ways, depending on who you're talking to. You just have need a lot of different strategies and things to be able to affect that.